Hi everyone, welcome, welcome whoever's joining in. I don't see any comments yet, but as you're joining in, I just want to welcome you to Friday's Craft and Unwind. Hi Angelique, good to see you. Yes, hope everybody's had or is having a wonderful day and then the day continues for some. Hi Gretchen, good to see you. As everybody is coming in, welcome to another Friday episode here on my YouTube channel. And today I am playing with a new brand for me, actually, Tailored Expressions. I received a nice create in chords layering stencil, and I thought that would be really fun to play, just ink blend, something to relax and enjoy. Um, so, yes, hi everyone. Hi Minaz, good to see you here. And I don't know, BK Chester, I don't know your name, but hello, welcome. So, on that note, I am going to quickly flip and come on my desk view and then we'll begin crafting. I really like this idea, the fact that one go you're able to ink blend for 4 card panels, and that sounds fantastic, right? I mean, sometimes a thing like this is really handy. So many things that you can do, change up colors, mix and match, do different things. And I think that is what I wanted to try out today with this. Of course, you know me and you know my classes. I absolutely love focusing in on the detail and creating one single card. However, something like this can be a good change once in a while. So I have a full sheet of white cardstock right here on my sticky mat. Hi Jane, good to see you. And how this goes is it has a border through and through, an etched border on the stencil, and at the same time it has these squares, and I think that's what's really helpful when it comes to lining it up. What I am going to do is just line up right here at the bottom to my paper, and then on the right making sure the squares are on my sheet of paper, and that way I know when I go over with the next stencil I will have everything lined up well. Hi, Tabby, I think that says Tabby, right? Hi, Tabby, welcome. So, everybody joining in, welcome. We are really unwinding from the week and relaxing. Just some simple ink blending for me to end my Friday. But for everybody else, I would say to begin or midday, however that is. And I have rainbow inks from Tailored Expressions. So I am going to be trying those out. Hi, Jen. Good to hear that you're feeling a little better. I'm glad you could make it here. Hi, Sandy. Good. I am so happy to have everybody here. So, anybody creating along? Are you working and watching? Are you creating something else and watching? Let me know. So here I have the pineapple ink. Hi mom. My mom is in the chat as well. So hi to you. So I'm going to mix colors. I just have like a yellow, orange, green, red, pink, blue, purple, and I thought let's mix colors. Working and watching Gretchen. Okay. And I'm using my standard mini blending brushes today. Um, because this is what I am most comfortable with. Hi, Pam. So I'm going to start ink blending with the yellow, which I said was pineapple. Oh, they are juicy. Wow. That's bright and juicy. I love that. Got to love a new ink pad, right? That juicy ink and not knowing. Um, I mean, with the ones that you use often, you are used to them, so you know how it's going to be. But a new ink pad, oh, nice. I know. Oh, your message. I don't know. I didn't get any message. I will check. Assembling die cut cloud layers. I am, you know what? No. Let me. Uh, I have put the link, you know where. Let me know if you're joining. Uh, right here. Okay. Yeah, done. Thanks, Pam. I'll let my mom know if she hasn't read it. I will let her know, Pam said. Oh, she's here. Okay. That's my mom, Sunila Mahajan. That is her. So I am. Now, the way this is built is the leaves, they are going to be different for four different card fronts, right? So I'm going to keep my leaves same through and through, but I will change the color of the flowers so that I will have four different colored panels. Oh, you all, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I have a great mom too, so and a great community right here. So I'm very thankful for everybody here. Now, some places it's dark or vibrant, some places it's light, and that's how I want this to be. I am going to add green over this. Just give me a second. So I have lime zest, and I love that it's lime. Plus, I think with the yellow, the lime zest is going to be really amazing. So I'm going to just open it here on the side. Now, I don't intend to cover everything, but just add a little lime here and there. Okay, once and done. I don't know.
Hello.
So my friend Nunu is right here and she will help me with the comments.
Yeah, there was a question. Sorry for my accent.
That is
Angelique asked, one stencil is really one layer?
one stencil is one layer. Yes, for four different panels. And that's the whole idea of quads. So, like I said, when I go ahead and trim it, we will have four different card panels, just like that. So, let me quickly show it to you right there. Those are the different layouts we will have. And it's just one stencil. So, the first stencil, we're ink blending the leaves, one go for all four panels. And then we'll ink blend the stems, and slowly build the flower petals. So it's very easy to create this variation. And like I said, I want my leaves to all be the same color. It doesn't really matter to me. So I am just adding touches of the green over the yellow on the bottom part. So I'm leaving the tips lighter with yellow and bringing this lime green at the bottom.
I think
It's
that's really clever. I mean, with one stencil, you get four different cards. For
right. That's
lazy people like me, that is phenomenal.
imagine. I was also just thinking that, and that is what caught my attention. Rather, I mean, I was like, wow, this is a really great concept. So, and you can leave it same too. Um, Especially say you are creating multiples of the same card. I think something like this works really well. So yeah, that's as much as I will add, and put this stencil on the side. Bring my next stencil. Oh, see, I forgot. Now I'm just going back with this stencil. It's easy for me to line up because I know the leaves where they are done. I am going to ink up these squares because that is going to help me line everything up. So we have reference point right there. Now I just line up those inked squares, make sure I line up at the bottom, and that's it. We have it well, like lined up pretty well to add our next layer. So next layer, I'm going to continue with the line for my stems. Now, pure lime, so you can see how vibrant that is. 3 in 1, okay. It's a different thing, like we did in class on Saturday, where we used the same set, but we, first worked on one card panel, we then moved to the second card panel. This is a very different concept than that. And I think that's what's unique about this brand, for this concept. So many things actually. I've come across very different things that they do. And it's very cool if you look at their Instagram, Tailored Expressions. They share these behind the scenes sneak peek videos. So it's like they make and cut their own rubber stamps. They show a peek at, cutting the stencils and things like that. So it's very cool. I just find that very cool. I don't know, watching those things too. And see how fast it is.
I love it. It seems like they thought of dummy people like me.
Ah, we make card making simple.
Honestly, I think card making is one of the hardest things.
But see, that's the thing. Like after doing card making, coming over to mixed media, coming back into card making, I enjoy it, and yeah, I think it's what you do the most. Like now, you tell me to make a junk journal. Hmm, I will not.
I will not either. Don't tell anybody. I mean, I love it, but it's a lot of work. And when
Yeah.
you are done with it, you are so sick of it.
So here you can actually see there's this line. We have 4 panels ready, and now it's time to build our petals. I am going to, of course, mix colors, and I'm just, let's see. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to do yellow and orange. So that's pineapple and candy corn that I have here. And I'm actually going to just take a look at the stencil layers once to see how many. Actually, it wouldn't matter. I'm going to just do it the way I want to.
Jane said Taylor had explained during the class that she had come up with the quad stencil concept since she had thought using layering stencils for one A2 panel was a lot of work. Might as well stencil for
That is,
A2 panel.
yes, that is true. That's exactly what we're doing. So, incredible brain. So,
Just a quick
yeah,
reminder for everybody that all the products are listed in the description box.
yes. I have yellow down there as my base coat, and I want to go in with orange, so candy corn. And what I'll do is I'll actually lay orange as the base coat for this one. Let's see. So first, just add a touch of it. So I have a nice blended flour.
It's like a total amazing way of coloring. It's so relaxing.
Yeah. Yes, food. That is right. I was just reading, right? All of these. You're right. They're named after food. That is like, does she have a reason behind that, Jane?
Maybe she loves food.
Maybe.
It's a concept I like. I like it more. It's easier to remember when it's related to food than when it's, like something else.
Yeah, that is true. You're you've got a better retention when it's everyday items, food.
Let's be honest, some people like me, we don't have retention at all.
Oh,
Jen
candy.
said that she loves to snack, especially candy.
Got it. Yeah,
Makes sense. It's
makes
a
sense.
character, I can totally understand that.
I was just going to say Nunu loves candy. And we both know somebody else who loves candy a lot. So I am now using cherry pop, which is quite vibrant, just a little bit of it. So here you see I'm getting a blend between orange and red, and it's so different from what I had going on previously there. I like it. Just a little. I have enough actually because these are new inks. They are so juicy. I don't have to keep picking color. That much is enough.
And it looks like your brushes pick a lot of ink. I like them.
I love these alt new mini blending brushes, or I can't use any other brushes now. These are the brushes that I always use for any ink blending.
I'm going to put it on the basket.
Yeah. They also are, I mean, on the hand, it's not a lot of strain as compared to the ones with the long handle. So I like them for that reason. So cherry pop as a base there, and I want to make salts. These three are warm. I want to make one cool too. Let's see, lollipop. Nice. Oh, you. I just read Gretchen's comment. You definitely need to. If you haven't started using these brushes, you definitely should. And if you have them, you definitely should. So lollipop over cherry pop. Um, it changes the color a little bit, makes it a little more pinkish at the base, so it works. I like that. It's very subtle. I'm not sure you can really tell on the camera, but adds a nice layer and depth to that. And then here I will go in with lollipop. And let's see. So here on top, I am going to add dried fig, which is this purple. It's still going to be warm, it's okay. Pink purple, it's a different combination than these. And of course, I am doing this because I want four different colored panels um, at one go. However, you could definitely use the larger blending brushes, the circular ones, and just do one color, all four panels. That would be good too. Wow, that looks good, colorful. Onto stencil. I don't know. Do they have numbers? I don't think so. But yeah, onto my next stencil. And this, the reference here on the right, just makes it super easy to line everything up.
Yeah, I was going to say that because of that little square on the right, you don't
Yeah,
have to be, looking for the perfect position depending on the other flowers that you already have on the paper. That's
yeah.
smart, super smart.
I mean, things like this, they just make it easy for anybody to create, right? So
It's
let
funny, after so many years working in this industry, how brands can still bring something new. It's like
yeah.
mind blowing. Like you think everything is invented already. It's not.
See, that's the thing with alt news layered stencils. What I love is we have the etched lines. Even if it's covered, we have that etched marking. So easy to line up. Like each brand has their own unique system and it works. That's the whole thing, the whole idea behind everything. And this constant innovation, you're right, this constant innovation happening.
Yeah, but that is extremely hard. I mean, there are
Yeah.
so many brands and so many things for so many years. So it's totally amazing how they still find these little tricks that make the big difference.
Hmm. So I'm not changing anything up. I'm actually going in with the same colors on all three layers for the petals. I think that looks good to me. But you could do what they show in the packaging guide, where you start with a lighter shades. If we reference our New crisp dye inks, you could pick one set, and you get so many shades. So you could do light, medium, dark as per that. I'm just doing this to show you how this works too. yellow. Let me go with my cherry pop. That's a nice red though. Like, I haven't seen bright red like this. At the base mostly to get a different transition. And then on here,
A question here from me, an ignorant of these inks, because they are super cute and I love the colors. Are they water-based? I mean, are they easy to clean from the stencil?
yes, they are, but like other dye inks, the brighter colors, especially the reds, the pinks, they do tint the stencil a little bit.
That means that the ink is really good.
Yeah, that's the thing. And mostly, I would say, like the reds, the reds, the pinks, and some blues, they tint the stencil, which means that you will have a pink mark on your stencil after. That's about it. So instead of having a clean white stencil, you will have a pink stencil.
That's very pretty.
Yeah, it's like the color of my sticky mat, not this one, the other one, which has turned pink after using all these inks. I
Then
like,
it's a loved sticky mat.
yes, exactly.
I really like how you are building up the colors. They give so much depth. And I think that is what makes the difference. I like cards when they are made this way, not, because many people just die cut some flowers, glue them, and they just leave the color cardstock.
Yeah,
I really like this that you are doing.
thank you. I love ink blending. I think just like watercoloring, even ink blending is very relaxing to me, at least. And yeah, I that depth is important. So I have been recently making some cards just with colored cardstock and die cutting and everything. But that's because, you know, for those cards I had to do that. But I miss that, like that depth that you can add when you ink blend. It takes it to the next level.
Absolutely. Even if you do it on top of the color cardstock,
Cardstock, yes,
it will
yes,
take it to a different level.
right.
Oh, that purple is beautiful.
Yeah. And that blend, even the pink and the red blend, I love that. And then purple with this is just amazing. Now I was moving my stencil a bit here and there, but yeah. Oh, nice. Look at that. It is coming to life. On to the last stencil. So same thing, same colors. I'm just going to repeat that one last time. I still have ink left on my blending brush, so I'm just going in with that first. Look, I didn't even pick ink. It's all from what I had on the blending brush. So that is really cool. Like, I like when I can do something like this. I'm not picking more ink at all. I'm just going in with what I have.
That is why it's so convenient to have brushes for every color.
Yes,
Just
yes.
saying.
I'm actually getting all color I can out of the brush for this last layer. Just a little more orange, maybe. So that is orange. Let me close what I don't need before I mix them up. And red. Okay, let's see what we have left here on the brush. So I'm just going to add to the base of the petals.
Angelique asks, are you using the brushes you use now with this ink also for other brand ink in the same color?
Yes, I do that. These I use these with alt new inks, and the fact that they are both dye based wouldn't matter. I would have to worry if one was dye, one was pigment. So, and it's the same colors that I use them for, so it really won't matter. Plus, what I generally like to do between brands, I will use a paper towel and get rid of any ink I have left on my brush. So that's why now for the last layer, you see, I'm not picking any ink from the ink pad. I have so much left that I'm really just blending with that. And once I'm done, I will clean my brushes with a paper towel and just put them back. It's the same brushes I will then use for tickled pink and cherry sweet and all of that. I don't think I will have to re-ink these ink pads for a long time. They are going to last me a really long time.
I was just thinking it's impressive. They are so small, but they are so inky.
Yeah, when you said that, now there's a phrase in Hindi now that's stuck in my head. Um, I don't know exactly how to translate it in English, but it's kind of like uh, a small packet, but a big firework, if I translate it exactly. But it just means to say that it might be small, but the impact is like huge, lasting. So it seems like that's the case with these inks. Look at that. Wow.
Wow.
That's a spring garden I have here on my paper.
Honestly, seeing every single stencil separately, I will never thought it would come this beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially the one on the right top corner. That's amazing.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, even I'm just like in awe of this. It is amazing. So my ink is a little wet here and there. I'm just dabbing it off. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Like I can just stare at this for a long time, I think. And let's see, the colors are amazing. I agree. Ooh. Okay, it makes me so happy. I'm just staring at it and smiling, not doing anything with it, but I should. So let's trim it down. Mm-mm. Okay, yeah, right there. I have a line. So I'm going to get rid of a little bit here first. Small but mighty, yes. See that? Yeah, but in Hindi, the saying still sounds very funny. Hmm, this is incredible. Okay, let me focus. Now, 4 inches. Let's see, let's cut it at 4 by 5.25. So it's a little small, like when compared to an A2 panel. It's 4 by 5.25, but I had cut out some black card mats and they would be perfect for these panels. Like that black mat is just going to add the perfect contrast to the cards. We don't like need anything else with this.
It takes them to a different level. That
Yeah,
frame,
black.
that black frame is fantastic.
This is 3. Okay. So I don't even want to. I had thought I have this hexagon piercing plate, but I'm not going to use it. I think these cards look stunning as they are. They don't need anything else really, except for that black mat, a sentiment splatter maybe, but that's about it. They don't need anything else in my opinion because the color and the flowers speak for themselves. So I'm going a little smaller than even 4 inches. So it's 3/7/8 inch that I'm trimming down to, just in case anyone needs to know. And right here, so I will trim at 5/1/8, and that works. For 5/7 cards, Gretchen, who knows? Maybe she does or she will in the future if there's a demand. However, thinking about it, why it works for A2 panels is simply because the whole sheet is then A4 size, right? Almost A4 size, and it works. I think when it comes to production costs and things like that, pricing and all of that, if I think about it, I think that's the sole reason. Plus in
Yeah,
US, right?
probably it's just because of the production,
Yeah,
because they make. I think these stencils are made with some kind of huge die that will dye the plastic,
yeah,
and that goes into a machine that makes the pressure. So it's not like they can put any size in there.
yeah. The die, the basically the die for the machine, that matters too. Okay, so All of them just look good as it is. Like I don't even have to do. I'm thinking even without splatter, they're good.
I was just going to say add the sentiment and that's it because they look so stunning.
I agree. I mean, they just need a sentiment. Now, I don't have any sentiments. Like I don't have any tailored expression sentiments. Three mini slimline panels at the same time, right? That is cool too. It's for slimline cards. These inks are great. I agree. I agree. I agree with what everybody's saying. I am very happy with the way they've turned out and so much color, so much cheer. Uh, it is good to start your weekend. I am using my liquid glue, the Sizzix liquid glue. I'll add that to the supply list later if anybody wants that. This is my favorite liquid glue of all times, and it works with any surface. Um, I in fact used it to glue some fabric elements, so it worked very well for that too.
I ordered that glue. I can't wait to try it. You know how much I love trying different glues.
Yes, and you know what I love the most about it? Of course, I close the cap and everything, but it doesn't get clogged as much as the rest used to for me. So, absolutely love. I mean, I've been using this for everything
I
mostly.
really hope C6 had put more than just one bottle for me in that box.
Yeah, every time I get four of them, because why not, right? Now, see here, I just want to show a little trick. I have a little white showing here, but there's the leaf. So I'm just going to go in with my blending brush and fill the gap. Now, nobody can see it really, but I can. And it's done with that. I could even stamp the sentiment directly on these, making them great one layer cards because we have so much detail. It would also be nice to use a white gel pen to doodle if you want to, if that's something you like doing, just to add some lines along the petals. Just some ideas for whatever anybody likes to do, but if not, you still have four cards ready, one go, and it didn't take that much time. And here I was switching inks, I was mixing and blending colors. But imagine just using one color each stencil. How fast would that go then? You could use border dies to get fancy die cards. You know, if you want to step up the cards, that is. So far we have done, if I'm just remembering like a wrap of this month, we did some Lindy's watercoloring, we did plain normal watercoloring with Altenew markers. Today's ink blending. Next Friday, I am going to be playing with alcohol markers, and I can finally. Uh, I mean, next Friday is when I can share all the official details. But let me grab the link, or actually, I will share the official details next week. But It's what it's about. It is about a coloring retreat with markers, with artist markers, sponsored by Olo. And yes,
Oh,
it,
I was at Olo booth in Frankfurt.
mhm.
Oh my goodness. Those markers are different.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
I told you I'm a dummy for this. They are so easy to use. I love them.
are nice. So, um, first May, that's next Friday, the tickets will go live. It's a retreat. It's a coloring retreat, and several instructors will teach classes, different classes, coloring classes, and I'm teaching one of them. So yeah, next Friday we'll just play with some alcohol markers, do a little coloring, and I can share all the official details for that retreat when we reach next Friday. That is, for now, sentiments. I am thinking I can stamp with black ink directly. No need to die card. We can just have these nice flat cards. But I need to go hunt for sentiments.
I'll be
That's good.
back, Adi.
Okay. Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm glad that you are liking these lives. I'm happy to hear that. I have a fun lineup for May already. Different brands, different products. We're going to be creating some old things. We will be revisiting um, some new collections. With some, we are going to be doing older releases. So that's going to be fun. I'm really excited about that. I have a live with Spellbinder products, and if you have seen or if you bought the classic Pooh collection, I will be creating with that. And if that's a collection that you've been eyeing and couldn't get, there's going to be a nice discount code. So I'll make sure to share that. But yes, fun things lined up, and I'm glad that you're enjoying our time together to just create. And I like that. While you're working, it's fun. I like that. Yes, exactly my idea. Nice to use all those brands, the products that we own, to mix and match. So I am going to actually pull out some sentiments so that I can finish these right now. Give me a second. I'm going to go hunt some set from Alt New and be back with sentiments for my cards.
She said that she's going to stamp the sentiments directly on those cards.
Yes.
Honestly, that's so risky. I mean, I'm so scared.
Do I'll show you why I'm doing that. I'll be back. So I always need thank you cards. Oops, thank you cards. So I am pulling out the Sweet Jasmine set, and it has so many. It has thanks so very much. You are my fave. Hello, sweet friend. You are so sweet. It has all sorts of sentiments. Let's see. Let's put the cards aside, and here is where it gets easy, Nunu, because I have this stamp wheel, and I can then just put my card in my stamp wheel and then put my sentiment. So I'm gonna do thanks so very much. I'm thinking on all of them. Um, and that would look good. Yeah, on the left or on the right. So I'm going to stamp
On
on
the
the left.
left, on the left. Yes.
Yes, I was like left, right. So left, okay, down there. And I
We
will.
need to email these people so they make a sentiment that will say thanks for existing.
Yes. I'm using my obsidian ink. I love this black ink because of the crisp result I get. And I know, yeah, I got this too with my package. Don't stress, just press. I like that. So I'm going to do that twice. And I think the black on the sentiment really works with that black matting, and that's all we need for these cards because they are rich in color. And look at that. That's the first card. Oh, I love it.
I love it.
Now, let's see the next card. Do you want me to do left on all cards or you want me to change? That'll work. I'm just going to do that. That's okay, Angelique. Thank you for popping in. I'm almost done too. Go feed your husband. Enjoy your weekend. That is one more done. I have just placed my slim grip mat under my sticky mat for the grid. It just makes it very easy to place A2 cards for something like this where I already have the sentiment in place and I have that A2 grid, and all I do is line up my card and stamp
You are
away.
too good at this. I'm thinking we should start a business. You will make the cards, I will make the marketing.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea. We'll have a factory of cards. I already do. I have to say, everywhere there are cards floating around in this house. On to the last one. Now you could add enamel dots, sequins, gem sparkles, anything if you want to embellish them. Like I said, I am going to keep them flat today and let the flowers take the center stage with all that color. Let me close my ink and put back the stamp. And that's it. It's like what? I would say 40 minutes, 45 minutes, or let's even say an hour, but 4 cards done. That was good. I like that. I mean, not stressing at all.
I
Just
love
simple,
them.
yeah, simple, pure ink blending, mixing colors, and with one stencil, 4 cards. I love them too. So, with that, I can call it a day. I think. Let me bring my face back. And no, do you want to show yourself? I can add you.
No, thank you. I will just be the voice of wisdom. I can't even speak. Oh my goodness.
But yes, so thank you everybody for joining in. This was fun, a quick, simple, relaxing live. I mean, I'm quite surprised because I just knew that I want to work with that, create with that, and this was fun. I'm quite surprised with the result myself. So I hope everybody enjoyed, and those who are watching this later, the replay, I hope you enjoyed as much as we all did while creating live. And I will see you all next week with another coloring live. Until then, take care and bye bye, everyone.
Bye.